Emancipate yourself from sexual slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Oh, I have no fear for sexual energy. That is all I want to say. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? All I ever want to have is redemption song. We are redeeming ourselves. We are changing the narrative of sex. We are going to be so free to talk about sex like we are emancipating our minds, guys. It's a Friday, happy Friday. It's a Friday, happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. We are back. And welcome to Journey to Becoming, a place where we share, learn, heal, and grow. So we are starting a new series that I've titled Journey to Becoming. Wait for it. We are talking all things sex. And I know, you're like, what? Guys, I'm going to keep it clean. I'm going to put respect to it. I'm not gonna be like about your business and tell you how to have sex. No. But in this journey, I want us to discuss things that can emancipate us from our sexual slavery. So guys, we are emancipating ourselves from sexual slavery, things that have been keeping us slaves when it comes to sex, be it your body odor, be it your size, be it your insecurities, be it not knowing more about sex, be it you not being able to orgasm. Everything, we are going to discuss it in this series called Journey to Becoming Sexually Emancipated. I'm so excited. For those who don't know me and are wondering why she's excited about sex, let me tell you, child, wherever I go, whenever there's a gathering, especially when drinks are involved, my favorite subject to talk about is sex. I know, but let me explain. The thing is, no one can raise their hands and say they went to the school of sex where they're being taught what is it that you need to do, what is it that the do's and don'ts of sex. No one went to that school. There's no guideline, there's nothing. So for me, I like talking about sex because I want to hear other people's opinion, especially with the guys, to know, to get a point of view that I don't have, because I'm female, of course. Over the years, my love for sex, my love for talking about sex has been there for years, like I can't even remember. And the thing for me is that growing up, I used to be terrified of sex. I never had sex until I was in varsity because I was scared, child, scared. And the worst part is those people lie to us. Your first time is gonna be magical, it's gonna be beautiful, it's gonna be like, oh, really? Who can raise their hands now and say their first time was like amazing? And the thing that terrified me was that your first time you're gonna bleed, there will be blood coming out of your vagina. I was like, then why am I doing this? Is it supposed to be nice? So that really terrified me. And again, I was never that girl who was interested in sex. Like I've always set that goal for me to say I'll only have sex when I'm in tertiary. And yeah, that's what happened. Society deems sex as a sluttish, a whore. Like there's so many bad words that are associated with sex. And for me, doing all these videos is for me to emancipate yourself from this sexual slavery that's in your head, where you think when you love sex, you are a slut. When you talk about sex, you are too forward. You are just chacharaching. Like, girl, let me chacharach, rather chacharach, and let people suffer. So, I am going to do a series, I think it's like 8-part series, where we're going to talk about sex. What am I hoping to achieve by tackling this subject? Firstly, like I said, even the title says it, is to emancipate people from sexual slavery. Secondly, is to stop this stereotype that has been given to sex. And so those who know me, they know that I love some sex talk, where we talk about sex when we're friends. This girl, not ashamed of anything. No, we talk all things sex all day long. I can never get tired. We are growing, we are changing, we are being emancipated as we talk about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about me and you, all the good things that we're gonna do. Let's talk about sex. In my language, I can simply say, she don't bo 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 lo 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 ka. She don't bo 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 lo ka. She don't bo 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 lo ka. She get belly she. She don't bo 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 lo lo ka. She don't bo 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 lo 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 ka. She get belly she ka. She don't bo 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 lo lo ka. She don't bo 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 la 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 ka. Ah, in my language, yeah. Ask me to say those words, I won't say it, but I can sing it. And why my love for talking about sex? Because sex has been shamed for a long time. Sex has been treated like it's a taboo. Sex has been given bad connotation. Like, the sex, we know it's supposed to be sacred, not secret, but sacred. A whole lot of people are being with themselves, not knowing that whatever it is that they're experiencing, somebody else somewhere is experiencing it. So my plan is for us to share. It's like, consider me as your buddy. We're chilling, we're just having this conversation, we're just talking about sex. So for me, I want us to tackle all these subjects that some of them you do know, but remember, there are others who don't know. So as I journey with you in this journey of sexual emancipation, I want you to enjoy. I want you to not cringe. I want you to not be embarrassed. I want you to just be in the moment. Come with an open heart to learn, you know, and take notes if you have to. Share it with friends who you think they might need to see this video. We are creating a community of people who will be sexually emancipated, people who will not be ashamed. Speak about it, you know. We need this talk, guys. It's about time we have this talk. Consider this series of videos as a class you never knew you needed. No, a class that you never signed for it, but yet counts. We feel freely talking about sex. I am not the one to hold back. I am just like, we're gonna talk about it. And I feel called to come and discuss this with you guys. In the words of Yumasikela, Tumamina, I am here. I am ready to talk about sex, doing the Lord's work to help emancipate His people. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We are here, we are talking about sex. And yes, people, I can use sex and hallelujah in one sentence. You know why? Because guess what? Who created sex? Even the Bible speaks of sex. Let's stop being holy and talk about these things so that we can grow, so that we can learn, so that we can emancipate ourselves. Okay, like my sisters at church, it's okay to talk about it. Some of us We're just good at talking about sex. It's not like I'm a sex goddess. Please, by no means, I ain't a sex goddess. I just love talking about it. You might wonder, what makes you qualified to come and talk about sex? Answer is simple. I got the balls to do so. Hope you get the joke. I know the struggle. I know that people don't like talking, and people think that what they do is the best. Some people out there, they think that the missionary is the best thing that could ever happen to them. They are like fine with their missionary, and there's nothing wrong with missionary, okay? But yeah, we're gonna talk about other styles that you can change it up, girl. Change it up and be like, yeah, you know, you need to surprise your person. Like, today you're doing this, but hey, that's a topic on its own. So in this series, I wanna get freaky with you. We're gonna be freaky, freaky, freaky with you. We're gonna have fun talking about sex. Can't wait.